Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit and tarot to communicate energies to you as they sit. Today we'll be taking a look at the person on your mind and what do they want from this connection? Where do they see this connection going? Okay, so what do they want from you? What are they kind of expecting here out of this connection? And we have 3 piles to choose from. So if you're new to Pick a Cards, we'll have timestamps in the description and in the pinned comment below. We'll take you directly to your option. Now you might encounter your own energy, so this is how you're feeling you want this connection to go and what you're expecting or seeing for the future in regards to this connection. And if that's the case, then your person's energy may be in another pile. So you may very well be drawn to multiple piles here, okay, and there is bleed through, so you could certainly be resonating with multiple piles, but one is going to be speaking to you most loudly, and we have pile number 1 starting from left to right, the Aquarian Tarot, and pile number 2 we have the Light Seers Tarot, and then for pile number 3 we have the Morgan Greer Tarot. Okay, so feel free to pause the video and select whichever pile you are feeling, and I will see you at your timestamp. Thank you. Hello, beautiful. Pile number 1. If you pick the Aquarian Tarot, then pile number 1, this is your reading. We'll pull some Oracle and some Tarot, and we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message regarding the person on your mind for pile number 1, their person, and what do they want out of this connection? Okay, where do they see this going? What do they want from pile number 1? What do they want? Thank you for a clear and concise message, spirits. And pile number 1, thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy. Thank you, thank you. Well, this is my second time recording. The first video did not record, so we'll see what sort of energies we get through this time. So we have Between Worlds with the number 3. I'll take the one that flipped. We got Dignified with Strength, the number 13. It's another 3 we're seeing there. Let's move those over. All right. Spirit, clear and concise for pile number 1. What does their person want? Where do they see this connection going? We got number 23 with Growth. This one here. We got Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. I'm getting from Spirit that this could very well be your pile. Okay. So we'll see. This is maybe what you're wanting out of this connection. Number 2 with Altar, a sacred devotion, a worship skin deep, rising from the ash, the waters you keep. We got Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And yes, we'll pull some Lenormand and some Kipper, and then we'll pull some Tarot and we'll get into the reading here. We got Lily, the number 30. Yeah, lots of 3s. You guys might be seeing, so we got a 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. You guys might be seeing lots of 3s. And we got Thoughts. Okay, let's pull some Tarot. And we got the Knight of Swords. The Fool, got the Ace of Cups, or sorry, the Page of Cups, We got the Page of Wands and one more here. We got Death. Okay. So you guys could definitely be resonating with this energy as your own. If that's the case, you might want to go check out another pile to see your person's energy. But we did ask about what your person wants out of this connection, or what they're wanting out of you, where they see this kind of headed. So let me make sure it's on the frame. All right, perfect. So what I'm getting is there is a period right now, definitely of transition, okay? And I feel like your person is kind of in deep contemplation as far as whether this is the best connection for them to take their chance or risk moving forward on, okay? With this between worlds, it is definitely, you know, two halves, and maybe one half still kind of stuck or in the energies of previous phases, maybe in this connection, maybe previous phases in their own life, but taking a step into what could potentially be new, what could potentially be, you know, provided in this connection if they're to embrace and move forward. So there is this weird transition right now, I feel, that your person, again, this may be your energy, but that your person is kind of stepping into. They also feel like stepping into this connection could potentially have its upswing or benefits. And I do feel like there is some sort of hesitation right now, okay? So there's a knowing that if this is the real deal, as far as relationships that are going to bring out the best and highest good and serve the highest good, then there is growth to be had as an individual stepping forward into this connection. And I feel like your person is being very cautious as far as how they proceed, maybe a little strategic, maybe not wanting to rush ahead, maybe holding back in some capacity because of some sort of hesitancy, feeling that they might be not dealing with full truths when it comes to this connection or with you particularly. There's this deep knowing, this knowing that there will have to be like a step forward completely, meaning clearing out everything that might have been in the past or what they're hanging on to if they want to proceed and have full growth in this connection. With this deception, I feel like your person is still very skeptical as far as what your intentions potentially could be in this connection, because they feel like you might have not have been completely open and upfront about how you're feeling in this connection. The lily speaks about maturation, speaks about sexual pleasures and sensuality and intimacy. And I feel like with the thoughts here, there is a look at whether this is coming from a genuine place as far as wanting to progress things in this connection specifically, or just, you know, someone who wants to pass time in some sort of capacity. So there's heavy contemplation around whether this is authentic and genuine, whether stepping forward towards this connection is going to be for the highest good. And I feel like Fool obviously talks about taking that leap of faith, and the Knight of Swords, you know, goes in full force to face any sort of challenges here. And I feel like what we're seeing here is your person wanting to face a challenge, take a leap of faith, and have communication in regards to what they want. Pages talk about communication. Page of Cups is offering this emotional new beginning. Page of Wands talks about this inspired desire to move forward in a direction that they're feeling very passionate about moving forward. And I feel like in order to do that, there has to be a death. Maybe a death of falsities, wearing masks, being open with themselves as far as how they feel, and then also acknowledging and discussing what it looks like to step forward out of the past and into this new new world relationship you guys are creating with each other. Okay, but I do feel like there is this consideration or hesitancy in whether this is for real, or at least whether intimacy and sexuality are a genuine part about moving this relationship forward, or if this is just more of an experience, I guess, between you guys rather than an actual relationship to be taken off the ground. Okay, so we will take a look at the tarot to get a deeper look at what that means. Okay, so let's take a look. All right, so I'm feeling this person is, what I pick up intuitively is, in, like I said, in this transition. The only thing kind of holding them back right now is whether they can trust. So maybe they have issues with trust. They have issues when it comes to intimacy there with the lily and the thoughts and the fact that we had deception right beside it. So they're probably trying to figure out whether they can learn to trust when it comes to intimacy and moving forward and like letting the other shoe drop, because we're seeing the between worlds. Okay, so Spirit, can we get for pile number 1? What is pile number 1's person want with pile number 1? What do they want from pile number 1? And where do they see this all going? What do they want or expect out of this connection? We're seeing the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not reading any reversals today, but we will capture any sort of blockages or holdbacks. Okay, 7 of Wands. Page of Swords we're seeing again. Seeing the 10 of Wands. And the Magician. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit? King of Cups. 4 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. The King of Swords, and we got the Queen of Cups. Wow, Queen and King of Cups on the ends here, signifying divine counterparts. Okay, with the King and Queen of Cups, this could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I do see the King of Swords here as well, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So just give me a minute, tap into the energy. I'm gonna sip of my water. All right, what do we see? Okay, I see somebody very defensive and guarded of what is their emotions and what is actually supposed to be happening in this connection. Maybe they feel like they're wanting to control where this all goes, okay? Yeah, I feel like there's this trying to guide or control where this connection is destined to go. And I also feel like there is this protecting of emotions, but also trying to go in such a way that they could protect their own emotions and heal their own emotions. But I feel here with the Page of Swords, this is like the page that's not going to really you know, back down when it comes to having tough discussions about what future potential looks like. So I feel like either your person has communicated to you what a 10 of Pentacles looks like as far as solidifying their future. Okay, and if this is your energy, then you could very well have communicated what this 10 of Pentacles means, how to build this legacy, this financial and stable, secure future. Okay, and I feel like what's happening is there's this heavy, overloaded feeling that's coming from this logically, that's outside of how your person emotionally feels, facing what that could actually mean. What could this 10 of Pentacles actually mean? Okay, and I feel like with the Magician talking about, again, like timing, I feel like there is this divine timing that is being called upon, that kind of transcends any sort of control, any sort of being an emotion, logical mind, and any of that. But it's causing this this heaviness, and I feel like the heaviness really is around not being able to control a situation and understand, I guess, where these emotions are coming from, or to even be able to control these emotions. Both King and Queen of Cups showing up here leads me to believe that both of you guys feel the exact same way about each other, and you guys feel most likely the exact same way about what the Ten of Pentacles means for building a future. But I feel specifically, because we asked about your person here and what they intend, I feel like your person's intentions is to face challenges here and communicate what it means to them, despite how heavy it may be, for them to manifest what this looks like. But what they want is to manifest this Ten of Pentacles, okay, and be, face challenges, but be honest in communicating what that looks like. But I feel like there is this logical king kind of battling maybe what their emotional king is wanting, because the emotional king here, King of Cups, you know, is feeling all sorts of emotions that I feel like your person is unable to control. And I feel like they maybe at one time tried to fight this, but I feel like I don't feel like they're so defensive, knowing that they're going to feel what it is that they're going to feel anyway. So now they're kind of trying to rack their logical brain as to how they're going to manifest this Ten of Pentacles with you specifically. Okay, and I feel like your person feels a lot of love from you as well. And I feel like the heaviness here really lies in taking a logical look in what this Ten of Pentacles could mean, what it's going to take to manifest this and build this together. Okay, so I think that's kind of where they're at right now. And what do they want? They want a Ten of Pentacles. You know, what stage they're at? They're kind of racking their brains over what that looks like. And let's take a look at one of these cards as far as what does Spirit want to communicate for guidance here for pile number 1? Further information regarding pile number 1's person. How are they moving forward? What are their intentions? What do they want? What sort of guidance can we give pile number 1? Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yeah, I feel like potentially there was a heavy worry around controlling a situation. Like I said, there was defending heart space, not wanting to really face emotions so much. I feel like potentially you and your person are really reflective of each other, and maybe you guys both worried about what that would look like. Trying to control this Wheel of Fortune, which is this destined outcome. Magician as well, speaking about, you know, timing and everything kind of happening in timing. I feel like the worry might have thrown you guys off course, and I feel like right now there's a state of surrender almost I'm feeling. That's more my intuition. A feeling of surrender, but now it's more, again, what do we do with what it is that we have here, now that we might be embracing how we feel, or at least there's a recognition or a knowing how we feel, but there's a need to look at what a Ten of Pentacles could mean. And there's potentially a struggle or a challenge here, and because it's a collective reading, it could be a whole bunch of things. I'll pull 3 cards. But I feel like right now the logical brain is saying there might be a challenge in getting to this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, why is it a challenge? I don't know. Could be many things. Let's take a look at some of these reasons. Okay, so we have Lovers here. This is confirming again that this is a divinely guided connection, because we have both the Queen and King of Cups, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune. This could very well be either soulmate type connection, a twin flame type connection. Okay, the Lovers talks about making a choice. We have despair here. So I do feel, yeah, there was this sense, like I said, a sense of, well, worry, but now it's like maybe there's a challenge in getting this Ten of Pentacles, how to build this Ten of Pentacles. the 32 could reduce to 5, which is a challenge. I think there's a challenge to overcome here in order to progress things. Maybe your person feels like there might be some sort of competition. I do see here not hiring. Maybe your person has to leave their employment in order to move forward, or a piece of their career potentially behind. So there's this not hiring. Maybe they feel like they can't get employment if they move forward in this connection with you. Maybe it requires them relocating in some capacity, or they don't feel like they're financially abundant enough to move forward with this, because we're seeing 10 of Pentacles and not necessarily the 10 of Cups. So maybe to build stability, they need their financial abundance, and they don't feel like they have financial abundance to make this choice. They're overburdened by this feeling of not being able to provide abundantly when it comes to finances or security or stability, because maybe they have emotions, but they're not quite stable within themselves. Yeah, wealthy man, and it was wanting to come in reverse. I feel like your person's challenged right now because they don't really have their pentacles in order. They might feel like they might not be fully able to provide for you and make this decision to take this leap. They want to feel like they're, you know, wealthy enough to invest in the future of this connection. Their logical brain is holding them back, or at least this is a very big challenge for them to face, for them to be honest and have this communication. I don't feel like they've had this communication with you yet, but I feel like this is potentially right around the corner as far as communicating what this 10 of Pentacles would mean. Maybe leaving a job, maybe not feeling abundantly secure, maybe not feeling up to your level when it comes to finances to really embrace this connection for what it is. But I feel there is a recognition and an acceptance that this is, you know, a soulmate, destined, twin flame type connection here that's happening. And it's only a matter of time as to what's going to manifest. But it doesn't come without that worry, doesn't come without this King of Swords type energy, which is really trying to logically think of how they can manifest this 10 of Pentacles with you and build this stability, okay? But that does include, you know, having a solid financial foundation to build on, okay? So this is what I see. I think your person is challenged right now, and I definitely feel for them. They might be feeling a lot like this these days. And yeah, that's kind of a struggle. So I wish you guys the very, very best. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's the best way for me to pick up energies of my subscribers. Leave a comment as far as what sort of readings you'd like to see. And don't forget to like this video. Your energy might be in another pile, so I would highly suggest you go check that out as well. All right. Thank you so much. Love and light. See you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 2. If you picked the Light Seers Tarot, I just got that deck the other day and I absolutely love it. Then we will take a look at pile number 2. Before I flip the tarot, we're going to do some oracle here and lay out all the cards. So this might take a little bit. This is how I get in the zone of energy. Feel free to skip ahead. But we will be taking a look at your person, a person on your mind. And what do they expect out of this connection? What do they want from you? What do they want out of this connection? What are their intentions? Where do they see this going? Okay, so this is a timeless reading. So it could very well be the energies as they sit when you click on this video, but energy does fluctuate for sure. So you could very well be resonating with this at some point. As far as energies sit. Okay, so we got exposed with the number 17. We got opposition, confrontation with the number 53 or the number 8. And we got between worlds. Ooh, that came out for pile number 1 with the number 3. Okay. Now you could very well be stumbling across your own energy, and your person's energy could be in another pile. So something tells me this might be reflective of pile number 1's person, but we'll see. We got death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. And we got the veil with the number 41. It's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell. A half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are, or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. Oh, interesting. I do feel like switching these two around. Okay, let's keep going. What do we need here? Did we get one of these? No, we did not. Oh yeah, we did. Okay. One of these. Oh, we did get one of these. Ooh, death and guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Interesting. I was just going to pull one of these, but we got two. I do want to keep this one out. Huh. Okay. Let's keep going. What else, Spirit, for pile number 2's person? And what do they want out of this connection? What do they want from pile number 2? Why are they in this connection? We got tree with the number 5 or the number 7 here, which both might be significant. And we got family room with the number 21 or the number 3. Pull one of these and then we'll pull some tarot and get into your reading. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. And clear and concise message for pile number 2, Spirit. What does pile number 2's person want from this connection? Where do they see this going? Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, we got the 2 of Pentacles. I'm not reading any reversals, but we will catch any blockages. And we got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. We got the 3 of Cups. We got the 3 of Pentacles, and then one more here with the Judgment. Wow, this is a powerful reading. 10 of Cups was sitting on the bottom of the deck, but I don't have room here to have that up. I'm going to see if we're all in frame. Okay, perfect. So, I was feeling very powerful energies here. Let me just grab a sip of my water. All right. I feel like there is a transition happening right now. And potentially something not so great has happened that has lifted the veil of what this connection actually means. Okay, so I feel like with the exposed and this confrontation and the veil, I feel like you're coming out of a very pivotal point, milestone in this connection that's been pretty painful. And I feel like there's an ending here for sure with a stage in this connection. And you're kind of stepping out of that and entering better times. But you're in this state right now of transitioning out of an ending here. And the ending of a very difficult period, okay? Because we have confrontation, we have guilt here. So potentially you've been carrying some guilt, whether it be in this connection because of this connection or just carrying guilt as a whole on yourself as kind of a burden of sorts that has been seeping into this connection, okay? But with the exposed, I feel like, yeah, what I'm feeling heavily is that maybe what is being exposed right now is your own burdens of what you've brought into this connection that's been outside of this connection that you've kind of maybe let impact how you've been showing up. Okay, and I feel like the exposed is really your own self-identifying areas where you've been maybe confrontational, maybe how you've been challenged and showing up in this connection. And I feel like there is an ending to, now that you've recognized it, there is this need to put an end to any sort of guilt or heaviness that you've carried in this connection in order to lift the veil and restore or regenerate this connection with tree, speaking of health, longevity, restoration, regrowth, being unwavering in some sort of capacity. So I feel like potentially you've been in a period of no contact in this, I don't know why I'm reading this as you. Wow, this is interesting. This could very well be your person. I'm going to just continue reading it as I am here, okay? Because that's kind of what's come out of my mouth. There's been this pull away because of a period of maybe no contact where you've had to isolate and disconnect from this connection specifically in order to confront how you've been showing up. And it's been, yeah, with the Two of Pentacles talking about like balancing things out and prioritizing and needing to really provide in this connection in a balanced way, okay? And in order to do that, it would allow for there to be progression in this Ace of Pentacles, meaning planting the first seed of what's going to ground this connection to take the next level, okay? And the next level with the 3s and 3s is actually working together with your person in order to collaborate and work on building what the health of this connection actually looks like, okay? And because we have 3 of Cups here talking about reconciliation, it could very well be that the focus here, now if you're resonating with this being your person's energy, I'm sorry I flipped it. This person I'm reading, this energy, is wanting reconciliation, wants to plant the seed for the next step in this connection, to balance things out, to work together, cooperation, collaboration, building the foundation, the strength, the growth in this connection. Okay, and 3s also talks about third party, so there could very well have been a third party energy. We got 3 here as well. Okay, 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 here. But there could have very well been a third party interference, and I feel like the interference was this heavy guilt that this person was carrying. Okay, and there's been an awakening, a realization, a calling to act in the highest good of this connection. Okay, and there's a recognition now that what it's going to take is some reconciliation, some working together. And I feel like there's a transition right now, moving away from old mindsets into new mindsets where there is actual health. Family room talks about this like ability to enjoy and be safe, and it's really giving me this whole feeling of being comfortable, you know, to be able to enjoy oneself in the presence or company of someone else. 3 as well here with the family room. Okay. Yeah, being safe to do so, because I feel like there's this confrontation, there's this exposed, there's this guilt, there's a need to end that sort of energy in order to feel comfortable and safe in this connection. There's this realization that in order to do that, there needs to be some working together. The veil has been lifted for what this really is. It's moving from this old, like, black and white type energy, which is feeling very dark, into this vivid world of growth, a vivid world of stability and working together and really planting, like I said, the seed of the future here. Okay, so if we're reading this about your person, I feel like, because the title of this is going to be, you know, what your person wants out of this connection. They want to plant the seed of fertility in this connection to take things to the next level from maybe where it's been lacking, where it's been confrontational, where it's been like heavy guilt, now that there's been a period of pause. So if you haven't had a period of pause or where your person's withdrawn from this connection, then this might not be your reading. Okay, there is this desire to reconcile and work together. And there is this realization of what it's actually going to take in order to bring back this stability, to be safe and grow this connection. Okay, we're going to take a look at tarot only to get a further insight here as to what that looks like. These cards. All right, Spirit. Let's take a look at what this looks like. does pile number 2's person want with pile number 2? What do they want out of this connection? Where do they see this all going? What are their intentions? And how do they feel about this? Thank you so much, Spirit, for a clear and concise message. Temperance. There's that need to heal, bring balance back into this connection. Knight of Cups. Nope. We got the Nine of Swords. We got the Six of Swords. And we got the Hierophant. Okay, why is the Temperance card here, Spirit? Got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, why is the Knight of Cups here? Again with the Three of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Swords here, Spirit? We got the Page of Cups. Okay, and why is the Six of Swords here? We got the Nine of Cups. And why is the Hierophant here? This is the Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness, this is a very powerful reading. And we got the Sun, you guys. Holy shits. Oh, lovely energy. I'm just taking it all in. This is lovely. But it doesn't come with a very heaviness that's been in the past. So I feel like there's been heaviness that you guys have experienced. Your person's definitely experienced heaviness. And now it's beautiful. This is like, I'm feeling tears of joy here with this Nine of Swords, okay? Like just tears and tears of happiness. So the Sun with the undertone, I feel, is this knowing. It's this clarity. Your person might have been very much in that dark black and white energy because we saw what the worlds between worlds are stepping into this vivid. I mean, the Sun casts light in every area. That might have been shadowy and dark. And I feel like there's this, with the Judgment that we saw, there's this realization, there's this awakening, there's this acceptance of joy. Okay. And what it really means is that your person here is wanting to bring balance into this connection, recognizing that they've been able to heal or at least continue healing themselves as they move forward and providing the right amount of energy towards this connection. The big driver here, I feel, is they're feeling, aside from me seeing this as tears of happiness or whatever, they're really feeling as though you are what they want as far as emotional fulfillment, okay? We're seeing both the Knight and the Page of Cups. This is like deep love and desire, romantic feelings. I feel like your person doesn't want to live without you. Your person has anxiety and is depressed apart from you. So if you are apart, your person wants to come forward with this Page of Cups and offer you a cup of love that's sustainable. Okay, there's a desire to offer you this romantic partnership, but also to work together. And I love seeing that this Knight of Pentacles and this Three of Pentacles is here because your person will stop at nothing to be dedicated towards working on this connection or whatever it takes and work with you with this Three of Pentacles and collaborating and building something here. Okay, so not only is there emotions and feelings and a desire to heal and balance things out, but there's a desire to actually work on this, whatever it takes to work together to build something. They want to move away from mental anguish. Six of Swords is moving away from turbulent times. So potentially, again, you guys were in a period of no contact. Things were challenging with that exposed. Maybe something came to light that wasn't so pleasant. But what I really feel is they want to move away from any sort of pain in order to capture their Nine of Cups, which is their own emotional fulfillment here. And they feel like you are their emotional fulfillment. There's this like great happiness. But not only is it their emotional fulfillment, they want to give you your emotional fulfillment. So together you guys can have this Ten of Cups, okay? Because the Nine of Cups is more of a selfish type desire, having one's wish come true, whereas the Ten of Cups is coming together to really build a family and emotional fulfillment, whatever family might mean to both of you guys, where both of you guys can emotionally share, both of you guys can emotionally build, both of you guys can work together, and what emotionally fulfills you guys in this connection to see that growth. And the Hierophant talks about higher level commitments, higher learnings. I feel like there's this awakening as to taking this connection to the next level. There's this Yeah, there's this desire to move forward to the next level, to get out of painful times and drive towards this 10 of Cups. Yeah, High Priestess, you guys, oh my goodness. So High Priestess is, there's this knowing, okay? In the subconscious, there's this knowing, there's this feeling that your person has that you are certainly their 10 of Cups, that there is this desire to move forward and progress this connection forward. Okay, so what do they want? They potentially want marriage. They potentially want next level commitment. Doesn't have to necessarily mean marriage if they're not into that marriage thing, but they want to move forward with this romantic offering to bring healing, to bring light, to bring a clarity, to bring joy and contentment. They've had a clarity or realization with the Judgment that you are their 10 of Cups and that you bring them a 9 of Cups. Okay, there's this romantic desire and childlike nature that makes them kind of anxious because they don't know what this all entails, but it also brings them tears of happiness. I'm really seeing tears of happiness here. Okay, despite any sort of pain that's happened in the past. And I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, it's been slow going, but this Knight of Pentacles doesn't stop, is very dedicated and moves through to face challenges all the way to the end. And yeah, I feel like your person's dedicated. So when we're asking about, you know, what does this person want? This person wants a future with you. They want to build a 10 of Cups. They want potential marriage, higher commitments. They want to get out of this 6 of Swords, this anguish that you guys have experienced. Maybe some deception, maybe some part of them has been exposed as to how they've been showing up in this connection, or how you've been showing up in the connection. That's made them really think and have this awakening as to what's going to help them move forward. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm seeing. We'll ask Spirit for a word of advice here. Any further information that Spirit wants to share for pile number 2 that can help. Thank you so much, Spirit. Yeah, purpose. I know what I am here to do. Purpose. Judgment, Sun, purpose. This person knows exactly what it is they want, exactly where it is where they want to move. They want their 10 of Cups. They feel emotional fulfillment with you. They want to offer you cup of love, not only just, you know, this cup of love because it's how they're feeling, but they want to support any romantic feelings they have for you with an ability to work towards the future and be dedicated towards a future, committed towards a future, add balance and healing to you and this connection so that both of you guys can be happy and move away from any turbulency that you guys have had either with each other or in your past experiences aside from each other. If you guys are apart, I do see them wanting reconciliation. I do see them communicating this very soon if they haven't done so already. Okay, this could very well be your energy, but this is what I'm seeing here for pile number 2. Sounds very beautiful. Absolutely love, love, love this energy. Feel free to check out pile 1 or 3. Could be your person's energy or your own energy if you, came across one or the other. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment as far as what sort of readings you'd like to see. Best way for me to tap into energies is through my subscribers. So feel free to do that. Don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my spectacular pile number 3. If you pick the Morgan Greer Tarot, then this will be your reading, and we will flip the tarot, but first let's get some oracle on the reading table. We will ask Spirit for clear and concise message for pile number 3, and we'll be looking at your person, the person on your mind, and what do they want from you in this connection, okay? Where do they see this going? What are their intentions? Yeah, what do they want from either you or this connection? So we got Breathe as the first card, number 29. And number 11 could be significant. Maybe you're seeing 1111, which is twin flame number. September 2nd or February 9th might be significant. Okay, we have Leo here with Shine, number 5. So Leo might be prominent in the birth chart. And yeah, number 5 talks about challenges and changes and competition. Okay, what else do we see here? We got observation with the number 34. Number 7 could be significant as well. Okay, let's keep going. Spirit, clear and concise message for pile number 3. Thank you so much. We are so grateful for your clear and concise message. And thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy. Ooh, lovers, again, for me confirming this could potentially be some sort of soulmate slash twin flame type journey we're experiencing here. It's also the number 6. And we got fish, talking about abundance with the number 34. Also the number 7 again. 34 could be significant as it came out twice. So you could be 34 years old, or your person could be 43, vice versa. You could be 1 year apart. I'm hearing from Spirit. We got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay. Let's keep going before we pull the tarot. Spirit, can we get some more regarding what does pile number 3's person want from pile number 3? What do they want from this connection? Service. I feel good when I can help others. Okay. And one of these. We got pumpkin with the number 30. Uncaging the spirit within thou, the fertile power you hold. To taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. All right. Okay, let's pull some tarot here. Spirits, clear and concise message. Pile number 3's person. Okay, we'll take the ones. Actually, I do feel like I want to take all of these. We got the 6 of Cups. Oh my goodness. Again, talking about soulmates. We got the 9 of Swords. Okay. We got the Devil in reverse and the 5 of Swords. I'm not taking any reversals, but we do have Devil and we do have 5 of Swords. And we got the Knight of Pentacles and we got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so let me just check that we are all in frame. Yes, we are. Okay, very good. So let me pick up this energy because I'm getting, some mixed energies here. I'm feeling like this could potentially be fairly a new connection, okay? Because I'm feeling kind of a mixed bag, and it's kind of entry level, like entry level as far as your person's not really knowing what to expect outside of the fact that they know that this connection means something more to them than surface level, and it comes with a heavy anxiety that there is a lot of potential within this connection. And I feel like your person hasn't really shied away, but now they're at a stage in this connection where they're maybe pulling back in some capacity because there is a little bit of fear of what this connection might mean to move forward. Okay, so I feel like your person wants to make sure before they move forward that this is indeed the right move in this connection. There is a desire and a knowing that it feels right, but at the same time, because I still feel like this might be potentially new, that they feel like it might be too early for them to take any steps in committing and starting an emotional new beginning towards accepting this connection for what it actually is, which could very well be this soulmate, twin flame type connection. Getting a lot from this observation. So maybe your person hasn't quite moved forward at all. Okay, and Yeah, I even feel like breathe. I mean, I feel like they're just kind of not really moving. They're just kind of existing in some capacity. I feel like there's a lot of intensity here drawing you guys together. I feel like there's a lot of passion. I feel like even with this Devil card, there's like a huge desire or drive to want to obsessively, compulsively drive forward. But with this Five of Swords, I mean, I don't know if your person has been acting in such a way that's reflective of how they've been feeling so much, because there is this heavy anxiety around what this connection could actually mean to them if it is a soulmate connection. Okay. But I do see here with this Knight of Pentacles and this Ace of Cups that there is this desire to press forward and ground this connection and extend this cup, this emotional cup, which I don't think your person has expressed to you exactly how they're feeling. And this is wanting to move forward in order to offer this cup of love. And maybe they've been held back in some capacity and haven't been able to do that as they sit in observation, maybe getting to know you a little bit better. But I feel like there is this desire to do this. Okay, there's also heavy anxiety about what that might mean. And maybe they've been more in this Five of Swords energy and kind of held back with this Devil energy rather than facing what this means. This is an interesting energy that I'm feeling here. Okay, we're going to read the tarot and see what further we can get here with just the tarot as far as how they're feeling. Or not feeling, but like what they see in this connection and how they want to move forward, what they're expecting. So I feel like right now, I can see why you're probably here. There's been your person not really driving forward all that much, rather than just kind of knowing that they might understand what this connection means, but no action. Spirit, can we get pile number 3? What's their person want from pile number 3? What do they want out of this connection? Where do they see this all going? What are their intentions, expectations? How do they intend on driving forward here? Emperor. Hierophant. Holy. 9 of Cups. Jeepers creepers. All right, let's keep going. Knight of Wands. I feel these two. We got the Four of Swords and the Empress. You guys, the Emperor and the Empress. Wowzers, this connection is very intense. And if it's not new, like I do feel like it's new, but potentially a person's been in observer mode for very long. So this kind of feels new because there's been no movement forward. Okay, so let's keep going. 7 of Cups. 10 of Swords. The Star. Keep coming, wanting to come in twos. The Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so potentially this connection isn't in its best state right now, possibly because there's been no movement, and maybe your person feels like they're more stuck in a state of lack, what they'll have to kind of maybe release or what they have to kind of experience here in order to progress. But the Emperor and the Empress is totally giving me this Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, okay? And the fact that both are upright, I feel like potentially both of you guys are in your full Divine Masculine and Feminine energies right now, okay? So maybe this has been a connection that's been ongoing for a bit and there's been stall-outs, and now we're kind of entering another phase of this connection to where I feel like this Divine Masculine is having to really address this Hierophant here, which is maybe a way of life, lifestyle, or a need for committing themselves to another level in this commitment, in this relationship that provides commitment. There's a death here, and this being right underneath this Hierophant, I feel like this is a death of a way of life, or maybe potentially what they figured they wanted for themselves for the future, or what they thought to be true of what they wanted to live their life as. The 7 of Cups talks about having all these options. It could very well be, you know, they wanted multiple options when it comes to dating or potentially how they wanted to live their future. It's kind of like having to deal with this 10 of Swords, because they've realized here with this 9 of Cups that there is this wish come true, emotional fulfillment in this connection with the star that is providing them their wish come true is this connection. Okay, there's this realization and acceptance of this, and there's kind of an ending or having to put an end to this way of life, or even differences within this connection that at one point might have held you guys back. We're getting heavy Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, okay, and Taurus again, I believe, with the Empress here. Yeah, so this being in the center, I feel like there is this knowing and this, that you are their wish, that you are their desire, that you give them emotional fulfillment here. So I think when we ask what do they expect of this connection, and how, you know, how do they see this going, I feel like they are wanting to take this leap of faith towards what their wish is here and move in, like this Knight of Wands, which is really going after their desires. Okay, like really going in. They want to go after what they want, but they might feel right now as though you potentially are still in a period of healing, and maybe there's been some way that they've treated you in this connection that's been unfair or hurtful that you're having to heal from. And I say you because you're coming up as this Empress here. Okay, and maybe they're not quite sure as to what this looks like or what's going to happen if they come in here and offer you this Pentacle, which is how they want to move forward in this connection and grounding it to the next level here once they move away from, you know, maybe ways of being how they've been in the past. And because we have this undertone of 5 of Pentacles, there's this feeling of lack, feeling out in the cold. So I still feel like maybe potentially you guys are in a period of separation. Your person feels left out. Maybe you've cut them out so that you can heal. Maybe they haven't been moving forward. They haven't been, you know, in this Fool energy. They've been more kind of trying to support a lot of their other options, and they were confused, and they were choosing their lifestyle and differences and going with that. But I feel the Emperor here being upright, I feel like they've entered their divine masculine. They're more looking at what's going to emotionally fulfill them. I feel like their wish come true is definitely you in this connection, but they're concerned with you maybe not being fully healed from how they've treated you. They want to rush in, take this leap of faith, offer you this cup or this Ace of Pentacles, because I feel like what's happening now is you've probably wanted them to solidify something in this connection, not necessarily maybe express how they're feeling, but more so move this connection to the next level, because we know that they're feeling emotionally fulfilled with you. It's more of what are they doing to move this forward. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so they could very well see you as wife material. Queen of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, yeah, they definitely see you as this Empress, which is full abundance. They probably want to extend this offer of marriage, this offer of commitments, this offer of stability here. Okay, but they're feeling left out in the cold. So potentially you're healing and you've expressed to them that you're not wanting this or leaving them out in the cold. They've had to really put an end to this way of life, this lifestyle, you know, how they thought that they had to be or what they told themselves they had to be with this, like, 7 of Cups. This is like so many different options and potentials, and maybe they had a hard time committing. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll pull one of these cards. We'll ask Spirit for guidance for pile number 3. What's going on here with pile number 3? What do they need to hear? What's going on with their person? Okay, Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So yeah, your person has had to put an end to something in their life. I feel like it's lifestyle. I feel like maybe for some of you guys might have been their fear of commitments or change in their world of what they knew to be a bunch of options for them. They've had to put an end to this in order to move forward with this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there has been a death. There definitely has been. So if you're concerned with them actually letting go of a way of being, I feel like there has been a death in order for them to move forward in this new beginning. This talks about beginnings, talking about beginnings. This is beginning of grounding something and taking the first step in planting something that's going to be fruitful in this connection. And I do feel like this star can also talk about distance, but it's wishes coming true. This is also wishes, desires, wishes, and certainly the wishes to drive in here towards the Empress. Okay, so maybe you've told them no, I don't know, but this is their want. This is how they want to move forward, and this is what they want out of you. They want to express how they're feeling right now in this, that you're their wish come true, and that you guys are counterparts here. Okay, so leave a like, leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's the best way for me to be in touch with my energies of my subscribers. And leave a comment as far as what sort of readings you'd like to see. And don't forget to leave a like. Maybe go check out another pile. You might encounter your own energy somewhere else. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye, guys.